Going on? What's going on? Y'all know the title. Let's talk about some drama. Woo! I had to drop that recording with Tucker Carlson and Don Lemon. Not surprised. I mean, yesterday everybody was dropping recordings, man. I said, "What the hell is going on?" I heard the news. I dropped a community post on the Fresh 24, and man, they was going in on Tucker Carlson. I said, "Damn, he left Fox. Fox gonna be very shaky. He had the longest tenure, like Bill O'Reilly." And of course, you got Don Lemonhead, that motherfucker. He's dumb, and I expected him to go. And I saw a few streams, they talked about it, and I decided to do that recording. This all goes to show you about 2024. They're not playing, man. And I just heard about YouTube. They say you can invite people and shit. You can invite people and shit. I don't know if that's true. They say you gotta, save the highlight and share, and I didn't know that. Okay, I'm gonna try that one day with my mics. Invite people on and shit, but people don't want to cam up. So I understand people don't want to cam up because that intimidates them. I don't know if you can do the avatars. I don't know. Yeah, people use software. They're not gonna use this. I saw this. This is on the cell phone, by the way, if I invite people on, but they don't want to cam up because they'll be scared, to do that. That's another option. But StreamYards is becoming standard on every platform. All the sites you use, Facebook, YouTube, and you name it. Rumble, it's standard. But the two guys that got, one quit. I said the white boy quit, so-called white boy quit. And Don Lemon, they was gonna let him go. He was reckless. That man was reckless what he said. And was he right in some aspects? I can say yes and no. In a sense, if you're talking about the dating aspects, he's probably somewhat right. But that applies to both genders. Okay? Now, but to me, I hate to say this, he used a sports reference. He should never did that in CNN. CNN is so retarded. They don't want you to use that. That's insulting to these hoes. But you gotta understand, if you use sports reference on gay political cultures in these mainstream bitch modes, they're gonna tell you, nigga, you can't do that. That's sports talk. They don't want you to. That bitch was trying to tell you better emphasize what you say, nigga. That white, she was getting emotional. And it's the truth. In politics, he was right. She wouldn't be able, he was trying to correct him and try to say, look, if you're 40 on down, you won't be running for president. I mean, you can run for president at, I hate to say, like 41, 44, or I'm about to be 35 next month. But, around my age and above, you have to understand, you can run for president, but here's the thing, though. Here's the secret. Here's the secret about being president of the United States. Like that stupid stipulation, what is it? You got to live here for like at least 14 years, 35 plus, and you have to have a lot of citizenship, being here, understanding the cultures and ramifications of being president of this culture, right? That's what they say, right? Or believe their utilitarian philosophies. We ain't gonna get into that. / liberalism. I'm just saying that in reference of that. But this is what they want you to talk on television. See, Dom didn't want to play the game. He's ass backwards anyway. Yeah, he's on the fruit side, but he knew what he was saying. And they had to get rid of him. It's a combination why they got rid of him, because he had bad takes every now and then. But Don understood that prime shit, that triggered a lot of people. And when you're 50-something years old and you're not in your prime, when you insult the older woman, I insult the woman by laughing at her. I did this years ago when I was a barista, and she was like, I think she was in her 60s and 70s, and she was like she had money. She was like a millionaire, close to a billionaire. I insult a woman like that while serving drinks and snacks and foods in a dealership, a car dealership. That's not like a restaurant, but it's a complimentary thing amongst the Toyota Lexus Corporation. But we ain't gonna get into that. That's my former job that I used to work. And I laughed at the old bitch's face. And was I wrong for that? In some aspects, no. I didn't care. I didn't like her. She was a white lady, so-called white lady. And that's one thing you don't do. I should have learned. See, I was young then. I was in my late 20s. She felt insulted by a nigga, in her mind, she's like, this nigga insult me? What? By laughing in her face and not serving her correctly. That happens. Don just didn't know. See, I got away with it in the dealership. I got a pass because I worked in another company alongside with the dealership. He can't get no pass. You've been on there for years, you ought to know them women are sensitive. Especially when you use the word prime. The key word, that triggers them. I'm in my prime all the time. The bitch will say, I'll be 50, I'm better than you. I said, you're not. But in a political sense, if you want to talk about prime, most people say like 35 plus and up. Like in the 50 range is prime years as a president, yeah. And especially if you have kids, that's understandable if you're running for office. So you got to have some years being a politician first before you become president. Most youngest presidents were in their 40s, like 45 or 46 or later than that. That's the youngest you're ever going to be president. If you really had president at 40 years old, that's a different story. But your hair's got to turn solid gray and white to get in office. But Don has to understand it don't matter. Most we seen were older, at least somewhat younger in ages, and people withered away as presidents. It is what it is, and people got assassinated like Kennedy. He was probably the youngest president, and they assassinated him. They killed him. And he went against the Masonic order, the Jesuit order, and they told him, look, there's a speech on Kennedy how he got killed, how he got executed. And a lot of people try to say it's a lot of things. No, he said F secret societies. He didn't say F secret society. He said we're no longer controlling. I saw it on YouTube. I forget the name of the video, and then you could type in Kennedy saying something about secret societies against that speech. I think it's on YouTube. I don't know if you can find it. They probably delete it. But type in or Google something. He went against the system, and they was pissed. Put him in the same cast as Lincoln. They went against the same system. That's why I respect him so much. Out of all the presidents, they took that risk, and it's not good because if you talk bad about people enough, they're gonna try to kill you. They ain't playing with you, and they're not playing with Don Lemon. Don Lemon tried to cross that threshold, and they said, "Nah, nigga, you're just a replacement." They said, "Nigga, get the fuck up out of here." That's why I did that recording. But Tucker Carlson, there's gonna be more Tucker Carlsons. I'm gonna tell y'all something. There's gonna be more of him. And some people say he may run for president in 2024. We don't know. I'm going to talk about that in the recording tomorrow. And he's going to do some damage. And his message is damning to everybody, yes. But in a way, he doesn't care. He's too uncanny. When you're uncanny and you want to piss people off and get other people giddy, your problem is you're crazy. Look at these niggas talking about Mike TV right now. Mike TV is a clown. He's a former world champion at the LBM Coliseum. He tried to jump and insert himself in conversation and lean in on niggas. I used to do that and it was fun. I was trolling when I did it. But when he did it, it's obvious he was a scammer. Y'all should have been know he was scamming. That's why I don't fuck with his channel. I don't fuck with scammers channels trying to clout chase and if you got more subscribers than me, see, they the hypocrites. They the ones with the fake accountability nonsense. And Duke fell for it. Duke lost some subs after that fucking with Mike TV. E Black gained some subs. Ain't that hell? So E Black gained some subs, but Duke lost some. It's a sacrifice. That's some weird shit. And that's why O'Shea be trashing y'all niggas. They don't care about none of y'all. I try to tell Duke, he'll turn on you ass, do the same thing with O'Shea, but he ain't gonna do it. He gonna learn. And somebody in his chat room said, O'Shea made your ass. You notice how he didn't respond? That lets you know he's done. His days is numbered. A lot of people are gonna get tired of these content creators. I don't care how many subscribers you have. If you have more than me, you're done. You're gonna have weird trolls and sexual trolls talk bad about you, and they know who you fuck with. It's over. And let's talk about Soul Shader. Some people say he got doxxed. I don't know if they say GMT doxed him, whatever. I found that interesting. I said, sad ain't so. I was watching the stream where Duke of Dawn was clowning Mike TV, right? And E Black, they was celebrating and everything, right? But another man got doxxed. And doxing is a thing. But if you play the doxing game, you play the troll game, you're done. Period. You gotta understand, this is a sport to them, these people on here. That's why I stay away from certain niggas, because they on that weird shit. You got something to hide. Hey, what's going on, Doug? Salute, and salute to Degenerate. What's going on, man? They're not playing with y'all. Like, the feds and CIA, they can dox y'all right now. All they have to do is pull a certain information on you, and they got you psychologically. See, that they call it MK Ultra. I call it Manchurian Ultra. That's what it's originally called. They don't want to say Manchurian Ultra. They say MK for short. So what they do is, and a lot of people say logistics project and all that, they can hurt you. All they have to do is say one soft language to you, you're done. They probably be on your fucking panels screening you and shit. You don't know these niggas and off this shit. You got to be careful, because once you give your information, you're done. I didn't give mine out. Not fully. See, they used to want the name in your bank. That's not happening. And it'll never happen. But it's war. You know what I'm saying? Duke said, you try to dox me, I got some diggers on you. Duke, you could be touched too, Pee-wee. Your Nigerian self. You better calm that shit down. That don't mean shit. You nobody. You nobody. You nobody to the average person. They gonna look at Duke as a dirty African. That's all. How many Nigerians we got in Georgia? A lot. He's right, but he need to come to Georgia. They'll accept Duke here. He'll fit right in, and they don't care nothing about you. You're just another motherfucker like them, trying to get paid. The rest of the Africans is just garbage. But the Sudanese, they've always lived in Tennessee and California, because I went to school with some in Tennessee, where I'm from originally. Africans are everywhere. They've been having jobs. They say, Africans ain't no damn field. That's a lie. They always in the field with the Mexicans competing. Certain fields, not farm fields like here, but they compete with them. I try to tell my dad that he don't know shit about Africans and Latinos, man. They work together. They don't care about niggas like that. They use niggas as bait for drama and bullshit. But it's other shit, nobody's not gonna watch this shit. They need the views in the bag like they do on YouTube, but in person, in so-called real life, realistically, they working against you behind the scenes. Yeah, he's Nigerian. Yeah, he's Nigerian. He says it all the time. He's Nigerian. And it explains it. Yeah, and he fucks with, y'all call Jose, right? He put a battery in his back. Duke don't realize, you can't tell Africans nothing. Jose don't give a fuck about nobody but himself. And he gonna realize that he helping the Africans. Okay, believe that. But it's not true. It's not true. He's not helping them. He's lying. He's conning them, like Angry Man and them. And you're doing the same thing. If you're a channel that holds accountability, this is not a shot at him. You know, I like his drama content, but don't preach that accountability and mix that too. You know what's gonna happen? They gonna clown him about that Melody King shit. He was harsh on Melody. I don't think he was harsh. He was just being direct. You know, he did what he did. Melody was showing her hand. Is she a lying ass hoe? Yes, she is. If you cook for my kids, I'm gonna get you. Melanie, be quiet. You just mad because the help of Duke and certain niggas. That's why you doing. Ain't nobody gonna watch her bullshit. Cause she's a hypocrite. She ain't gonna say nothing on Pro. I try to tell you, she's a coon too. I'm just gonna say she's a coon too. Yeah, I said it. The bitch from PG County. Everybody say PGC. Them niggas is coons too. I said it. Fuck them niggas. I said it. It's only a few DC niggas I used to mess with. My barber, he's cool. Shouts out to him. They used to cut my hair back in the day. He's official. Everybody else is just fake. What I've seen from my generation down below, they're trash. They on that coon shit. And shouts out to B More, man. Shouts to the world class in them. B More, they're very pro-black. They're like a Philly. Them and Philly, they understand each other. I ain't got no issue with Baltimore. Baltimore's gonna be Baltimore. Them niggas is crazy. 3 so-called followers. Yeah, Oblivion. Yeah, Smile Manor. Yeah, all them niggas. All them. The Enigma Man, a.k.a. Angry Man, that his bitch ass. Fuck all them niggas, bro. I said there's 5 founding fathers. Y'all say it's 3. I say it's 5. Let's put BGS, the so-called nihilist, and he said he's black pill utilitarian. Get the fuck out of here. You ain't black pill. You just a bitch pilled. I say he's bitch pilled. We're gonna say that. We're gonna say that. That old nigga is bitch pill. And y'all's magnificent God KS. Better than all them 4 niggas. That's a shame. So you got 5 founding fathers of the 2-point host space. I said it, their names. DeGeneres told you the other 2. Other 3. I gave you 2. And they ain't did shit. And y'all still talk about their talking points. This is why y'all stupid. Y'all ain't advancing. They hold y'all nuts like a paddy wagon. But then you got niggas talking about the same old shit, and they got y'all. See, Pearl done destroyed the space, but laughing at it at the same time, and y'all ain't doing nothing to Pearl. She got detractors. She got Anton Boo Boo, and what's the other boo boo ass nigga? Yeah. And Pearl's dirty anyway. She's a dirty dog. We don't know what that thing is. Pearl didn't go sit down somewhere. Ain't nobody studying her. I told you what she was gonna do last year. She's gonna hijack the space and destroy it. She was gonna do something with Melanie King. See, Melanie King was on that coon shit. She tried to say, I ain't a coon. She probably say this, probably see this video right now. I ain't a coon. What are you lying for, sir? Bitch, you a coon. You is what you is. You got destroyed on Dukes. What saved you was Mike T. Mike TV's a simp. He's a beggar wanting attention to Melody. The people that talk about one woman one time, he's simping. A lot of people try to say he's simping. No, he's a beggar. He's begging for attention. That's why he talk about her kids and want to have sexual favors. And she used the word bussy on Mike, and she saw this a mile away. So she's right. Yeah, he's Bussy Mike. Bussy Mike got exposed by E Black. E Black said, I'm tired. We create him. Okay, E Black, we'll salute to you. He hold accountability. And one thing I like about E Black and why I subscribe to him, at least he's honest. He said, don't troll in this chat. And I respect that. We can have a conversation in the chat room. I'm just not going to do the panel thing. I will participate. And he talks about different things. He said that 30 for 30 roast. See, I like that. I like how he used 30 for 30 for like the sports ESPN. And he got to get the files on you. Look. He said, this is easy work, nigga. He said, this is easy work. But it is easy work. It is. That's why I preach soft language. You troll these niggas with one word, they start tripping. Like Fantastic, for example. I used to word Fittinelli because of the George Floyd shit. He thinks he's a mob boss, right? Well, I call him Mr. Fittinelli. He don't like that. He don't like that. And the reason he don't like that, he knows I'm telling the truth. He's mad because he's a fuck nigga. Because it goes back to the political shit in 2020 with Trump and Biden. This is what this is all about. It's drama time. Yeah, like the title says. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Niggas want to talk all this shit about accountability. They say, well, we got to SBE these women. I was like, get the fuck out of here. That's what you doing, nigga. Ramil and Tough City is fucking with y'all and y'all falling for it. And you doing the same shit over and over again. You do it on Kuda's bullshit streams half of the time. His PPT-ism bullshit. Don't give a fuck about. Fuck out of here. And the same bitch ass niggas always be tripping about me. They can go suck a dick and go fall. Hurt themselves. Or go do a twist. Fuck out of my face. But these same niggas bitching about hoes. Y'all the bitch ass losers. Not the guys that know how to talk to them and don't brag about them online. Or be on panels with them. I tried that shit. Most of these females that are on these panels, they hoes. 95% of them are hoes. I hate to say it, but they're trash cans. That's me personally. That's what I think of y'all, because you're telling your business online what you used to do. And then when they get doxxed by certain people that y'all do know who I subscribe to, and they pull their receipt. They pull that blade out and that pistol, and there it is. We hear stories like this all the time. I've been on YouTube for years. Let me tell you something about me. That shit happened way back in the day before there was live streams. They've been doing this. Cops been doing it for years. Come on, man. People can find you out and you're gone. It's easier now. I'll tell you why it's easy now. You don't even have to shoot these people. You can just whoop their ass and then slap shit out and it's over. Remember Tommy? They smacked the shit out of Tommy. Popped his ass, and guess what happened? He didn't go outside. He's on screen. He ain't gone outside because a lot of you niggas is clowns, bro. Tell you, man, they don't fuck with y'all like that because y'all the weird ones, not me. Sure, I talk my shit and have fun, but did I own up to it? Yeah, I take some responsibility. Yeah, I said too much, but I don't care, man. This is the internet. This ain't no meetup. Like, y'all ain't saying nothing. That's why Mal Manor Man is emotional. He can't trust nobody, but you niggas used to be cool with him, and then he look at y'all as bitches. He's got trolls, man. See, a guy like that size of a channel got trolls. He's a dangerous motherfucker. A guy issue with a lot of niggas. That's sad, but in person, he's probably a clown. He ain't built like that. And they try to say Duke's built like that. Duke's not built like that. Duke is just he's probably a nice Nigerian. He say he respect you, but if I was Duke, that'd get you shot down here. See where he's from, yeah, Wisconsin's rough. All the Mid-South, Midwest, we know that. We give it up. Yeah, it's rough, and we be respectful too. But in the Southeast, don't do it. Yeah, exactly. Shouts out to Shannon Beach. Yeah. But if I was Duke, you can get shot anywhere. But be careful. America's a dangerous country, period. It may be safe statistically, but it's still a dangerous country. People still got guns. You can still get shot anywhere. Trust me, especially in the South. Stop it. They'll pull that thing on you. They kill their best friends down here. They told me that story when I was about recently. I told y'all this story. Guy was riding home. Another nigga told me the story. He was cool and tried to drop him off. Shot him in the side, kicked him out of the car and carjacked him. That's how he killed his buddy. Took his car. It was somewhere in Cobb County. Awful ass shit. It's embarrassing. Yeah, niggas is retarded down here. I try to tell you, niggas, and you're gonna see these niggas on your panels too, talking that shit like that boy, what's the name, Hypocrisy. He's one of them Georgia niggas, man. Leave that nigga alone, man. He got issues. Don't have him on your shit, because he'll say some shit, fuck his shit up, and there it is. But that's the type of nigga he'll do. You got to be careful with niggas like that, because niggas like him is dangerous. And they be in these spaces, what you call the so-called manosphere, which it doesn't exist to me because it's dead. It's a bunch of bitch niggas crying about, man, they took the space over. White bitch done took the space over. You got the fake grifting ass kid bitch show. What's the name? Melanie King. I got a piece. I bet, bitch, you ain't shit. You're a grifter. You are the definition of a grifter. You grifted Kevin Samuels' death and you didn't answer the questions. You lied. And second of all, your channel is trash and garbage. The only reason they subscribed your kids' channel, billions of views, you was grifting off them too. Okay? You're a grifter. And O'Shea needs to shut the hell up and be quiet. He's a grifter his damn self. So him defending you makes him a loser. He's begging for some ass too. Fuck all them niggas, period. It's competition over here. You know what I mean? I'm gonna talk my shit regardless. You niggas is bitches in real life. Y'all not about that. Y'all talk tough online until someone beats your ass and blow your brains out on the street. It's that simple. Here, you get shot down here way faster than where y'all at. I know what I'm talking. I've been in this state for decades, and niggas is violent. They'll get rid of you. We got too many transplants here. I'm trying to tell you about Georgia. Georgia got way more transplants, and them niggas carrying them things, man. See, Duke don't understand. There's a lot of Midwestern niggas live here. A lot of East Coast niggas live here, and Chicago niggas live here too. So they don't live in Atlanta. They live outside of Atlanta. They carry them things. I'm telling you, anybody can get touched. Don't be cheap housing and go off and do what they do where they at. See, Ramil lives in Georgia too, but he also is from Chicago. He goes back and forth. So what they do is they buy rent here, cheap, or house cheap, buy or whatever, and they do damage. But them swatting and all that, let me tell you something. A lot of niggas get touched all the time, man. It's just, I don't threaten people on here. I'm just telling you like this. I'm just giving y'all a warning. You try that shit to the wrong person, you're gonna be in a box. So it's quite natural nobody fucks with y'all, and you see the audience was talking shit. They was talking shit in Duke's chat after that situation with Mike, and after they got done roasting him. And they talked shit in his chat last night. I had to step out of the chat. He was talking about Greg Adams. No one gives a fuck about Greg Adams. And he mentioned something about autism. Like, dude, you have no idea. Until someone shakes him up, and there it is. I'm not throwing shots at him. I'm just saying, just be careful with your content. If you don't want that and you say you want to be respectful, people are going to use the B word regardless on your panels. especially Mel Q. He's like, y'all know how to talk. Y'all gotta have get. I'm like, who that sound like? That's that PUA shit. I'm not a fan of that. And that's your thing. That's cool, but I don't support that. That's what killed the so-called manosphere right there. PUAism. That's what killed it. Because manosphere was about MRA shit. Wall of Silence was a piece of it. Not this MGTOW shit, because MGTOW was competing against the PUA. That's what killed it. Both sides killed each other. But MGTOW had a purpose. They tried to sound like MRA and mix it with their own shit. But they don't fuck with PUAs. That's why y'all space is divided, because y'all don't like each other. It won't stand. That's why MRA's laughing at you idiots. They said fuck the manosphere. Because it's two types of red pill spaces. You got the MRAs actually doing the shit, and you got the bitch niggas that call themselves pickup artists. They're really tricks. They're really tricks. They're not players. They're really tricks. They're really suckers and simps. They're the real simps. By definition, they're beggars. Anytime they talk about strip clubs and all that, they're the simps. Simps and tricks, they try to say they're different. Nah, actually, they're the fucking same. I don't see no damn difference. A trick is a slang term for a simp. When a pimp calls a guy a trick or a regular customer, he is a trick in some ways. That goes for both genders, but he's a beggar. Both of them can simp, but the man is the biggest simp of the planet because he validates sexuality high than his own importance of being a proper man. I want to do a stream called You Got to Be a Proper Man. I might have to do a stream or vlog stream about it. What is a proper man would look like? Instead of this YouTube shit. Because proper man is like, you got to live your life properly and try to be squeaky clean, but the allure of entertainment destroys a proper man. So male improvement is within yourself. You got to learn to improve and deal with people like I used to. Well, it's in the workplace. You got to deal with people. Male improvement is needed. It's not that many channels. I'm not a part of that male improvement channel. I give you male improvement somewhat advice, but sometimes you got to do it for yourself. That's the best advice. And I take my own advice all the time, but you try to see it for what it is. But see, when niggas get barbaric and start screaming and try to dox people and all that get them shot. That get them killed and disappeared and all that shit. You don't want that. You got former gangsters and snitches. They blow each other's brains out, and next thing you know, the people that runs this shit, they put you in invisible caskets and shit, and they ain't gonna find you again. They said, what happened to that nigga? Well, remember he was slinging his parts on the panel naked, his chest being an animal like a gorilla, and they had to shoot him down like a rabid dog, like Call of Duty style. They'll raid your house and shoot you on stream. They'll do that. Yeah, it's gonna be like that. If you want to talk about street shit, it's already on the internet. Y'all gonna be in the caskets. It'd be too easy. And what happens if they don't send them to jail when society collapses? It's gonna happen. You can't have this forever. These site companies know this thing is gonna die. It's gonna die. Google and YouTube, I told you, they get sued for that pedo shit. That's what that's about. They try to say it ain't, but it is. I know what it is. They just like a lie on TV. They gonna have to change the structure of their site, or else give it to some billionaire to restructure it. That's what's happening right now. Y'all ain't seeing the play. I'm just warning y'all's protection. You can have it, but they're gonna have to divide the content up and keep it over there. Because if you go somewhere else and thrive, they're gonna try to shut you down over there. So YouTube is greedy. Actually, Google's greedy. They want to control every damn thing. They want to control your life. It's pathetic. Yeah, in the negative light. Yeah, because a lot of them ain't shit. MRAs is not bad. The problem with them was, I don't view them as bad in negative light. What hurts them is they understand what men need. They have a system that's been around since the 70s? The MGTOW thing is a new thing. A lot of people try to say it's been around since I don't believe that. I believe it was a new thing on the internet in 2012. Now, if y'all have fringe groups like what SKC showed me on a screenshot, I would say it would be like 2001, because in 2001 y'all was like a fringe group. Y'all wasn't a real group back in the day. Y'all didn't exist. When I was a teenager coming up, y'all, the term MGTOW did not exist. I mean, people try to say it exists. No, it did not. You didn't hear it. You heard that shit on the fucking internet. I heard that shit in 2012 and prior. And guess what they were saying about them niggas? They called them gay. They called them the F word, viewed as a same sexual group. That's how they looked at y'all as a group, not a philosophy. Now, is it a philosophy to them? Yeah, that's a philosophy. That men always been going their own way, but why you want to name a group called MGTOW? Now y'all label as a group. They started to let us know, ain't none of that. I was top 3 on the list. I was number 2 on the list, right behind Nasir Lee. Or what's his name for Kane and his bitch ass. Fuck him. Shout out to the elder young one and me. We stood tall. Everybody else folded like bitches, except for I think me, him, and shout out to the legendary Wacky World of O. We stood tall after that sting out. That shit was wild, man. They viewed us as terrorists on the internet. But what we were saying back in the day, they changed that. But it's still, they view us as terrorists. They said, watch out for them niggas. They don't like my ass. You can tell by the algorithm numbers. They know who I am. But you got a lot of niggas want to cry about who they are. They got something to hide. I ain't got nothing to hide, so I don't brag what I got nothing to hide either, so I don't brag as much. A lot of niggas, they just want to cry about everything else, but once you get caught up, you get caught up. So when you're on YouTube, you got to move accordingly. So, you know, people say they dox each other on other sites. They do that all the time. They're losers. They ain't got nothing else better to do. They just going to talk shit, but don't want to confront the person directly. It's a lot of cowards on the internet. So I expect that. That's why I'm not mad anymore. I've learned to move accordingly and stop fucking with them. And I will throw shots at weak motherfuckers that ain't shit. They say MRA's outdated. I don't think they're outdated. They still in effect. They're the most recognizable group through mainstream media. It's just MGTOW is a new thing. I said they're scared of MGTOW. No, they're not. They just don't respect y'all. They label y'all as misogynist. I'm not, I don't like the term misogynist, or they label y'all misandrous, but the women are more misandrous than the dudes are. But we ain't gonna get into that. That's y'all's little language. It's dumb. Well, feminism is bad, but it doesn't work. They act like they know feminism. See, these new guys that claim MGTOW and MRA, they're male feminists, quiet as kept. The older guys that were MGTOW, they live by what they say. They didn't get online and just talked about it, because it's been hijacked along with everything else. The dudes that call themselves now, they're more like male feminists. They want women on their panels. I told you about co-ed panels 2 years ago. Is it the future? And I believe it is. It's the future. You got YouTube telling me, do you want to drop the link on a vlog stream? I say, hell no. Just don't need to, because people ain't gonna come up. And most people don't want to cam up. And that's a fact. They're not going to do that. And I understand why, for security reasons. Everybody's not going to like you. And that's just the truth. I've studied YouTube, and it's by association. They don't want to admit that. Most of these people are so fake, it's by association. They don't like you because of that person. That's the truth. Any bitch nigga that say it ain't, the fuck out of my face. Because I hate niggas like that, especially bitch ass niggas think they're a DJ. But they just mad because Absalon challenged BGS by himself till they jumped on him. I'll never forget this. This is like a couple of years ago. I believe it's like 2021. Yeah. Salute to him though, because I've seen that. So no, that man is not a op. Y'all just mad because he's more a little entertaining than y'all. I stand on that. I don't care who does not like this, but you got niggas that's so bitch made, they show their hand. They're not about that. That's why I don't take them seriously. They're fucking hoes, man, just like the rest of these niggas. And this is why I have problems with bitch ass niggas on the internet. I don't take these dudes seriously. They always get touched in the end. When someone else clowns, I don't say nothing. I'm just gonna talk shit and talk down on you what you was. I'm always my own villain. I don't need a spear to do that. Cause the nigga that runs it is soft. I said it, it's just what it is, man. Like, I study this internet shit. Like, you niggas is bitches in real life. Like, that's why I don't have to talk to you niggas in person, because I know y'all ain't gonna do shit. This is the same shit that Duke got to understand. If you fuck with those niggas like that, they laugh at you all the time. They'll turn on you. Especially O'Shea, because O'Shea don't care. I know his track record. I know people say a lot of negative things about him, but there's some truth behind it. They did business with him. He didn't give them the money, and that was it. That's why Ramil is factual what he's saying about him. That's the only reason why they over at Ramil's. Ramil's got the views because he know what he's talking about. A lot of niggas just ain't gonna like me, period. Because I'm going against the grain of the bullshit. I believe in accountability, but if you don't take accountability yourself, how you gonna help somebody else? At least I do. I ain't perfect. Even in these streams, I'm not perfect. But you got a lot of niggas want to get mad at me for saying certain things, and that's it. I don't care about whatever nobody else think on here, because they ain't gonna do shit. They wish they can, but they're fucking losers. They talk all this bullshit and I don't acknowledge them. And when I used to do the streams, they were cool, but I stopped doing them because I know how niggas are. I'll do my content. I just don't fuck with bitch ass niggas that think they better than somebody, which they're not. And I ain't gonna support this shit. I said it. I hope they hear this shit, because these niggas is clowns in real life. Only bitch niggas think they tough, but they pussies in real life. Like I said it before, they ain't about that. They don't impress me. Impress me by doing something. And this ain't trolling. And I ain't betting no money. Just do it. Or shut the fuck up and get off the line, man. Because this new internet age, they don't care about this shit. My old videos don't matter. They just use it as reference. I don't care about that. Because that's what I get from it. But I just look at it like this. Some people can be online for years. Myself, I took a hiatus for 6 years and left this shit because I knew this shit wasn't going to change. I know niggas is going to get upset and they're going to, but shouts out the ones that came and they left in the chat. I just want y'all to listen on the playback. A lot of niggas cry about the situation with Mike TV getting exposed. Well, if you're a guy that claims you're real estate, you lie too much. And you talk about another man's wife, and my advice to people that have marriages and you've got wives and kids, don't put them on the internet. Don't put them on YouTube. If you want to do that, there's a place where it's Facebook. I don't like Facebook. Me personally, it's so evasive. Facebook is garbage. Fuck Facebook. And fuck Instagram. You know what I'm saying? Who cares? I know a lot of niggas love certain niggas, but I don't care, bro. These niggas is fake to me, man. All they do is talk shit, but they ain't gonna do shit. And this is why people don't fuck with them. But let me tell you something. If you put your wife on YouTube, most people will dox your wife and find out what you live. Now, if he did this backhanded conversation, I ain't gonna say backhand, I don't say back chatting or whatever, and you give me your email address, that's a lead to information. He wants your phone number. That's where the doxing begins. Like I told y'all gotta be careful on here because people are weird. That's why I don't give out my email like that. I ain't got no problem doing interviews, but I just ain't got the time to talk. You know what I'm saying? It has to be structured in a way, like, you know, I'm sorry I didn't get you these interviewers' email, but yeah, but sometimes I'm too busy on other things. I'm trying to focus on this move out of here, so get where I need to be, because at these point, I can't stand these nigga spaces. Like, I don't fuck with them. I'm seeing what's what. You know, I know how to get content out. I don't have to tag and put myself in the post. People don't have to like me. It's certain people that do like me and they don't like me. I'll say something in the chat, they'll subscribe. If they don't, that's fine. Less is more. Because more people will still watch me regardless on the playback, because that's how people are. Most people don't like to be in my live chats, and I respect that. See, back when I actually started this shit in 2021, everybody started coming in because I was fresh. They said, this nigga has got something, and that's what they fell for. So 2021, I enjoyed it. And this year, I kind of enjoyed this one too, because it's more quieter now. It's like everything's being exposed. Everybody's hurting each other, and it's a beautiful thing. And I'm laughing inside. It's just like E Black is speaking the type of content creators like me to understand that these niggas is fake. And I'm glad he saw that. He's doing my work for me, and I don't have to do shit. I would love to do shit, but I ain't got time for it. I love doing it. That'd be easy if it's some money in it, but there's no money in it because they'll try to flag your shit. You see what I'm saying? Like you can't even see YouTube. Well, actually, Google and YouTube. I won't say Google and YouTube. They, Google controls this site. Won't let you do much. So if you want to do that, go over to other sites. They ain't gonna flag you for that. They just gonna run to YouTube and talk their shit. So again, people love that doxing shit. It's money in that if you're doing it their way of doxing, but not your illegal way. So is it illegal to do that? Absolutely. All that swatting, that's very illegal in person, but online they just don't charge people. The law enforcement doesn't care about charging people for doxing. They just don't. And Melanie needs to understand that you can't defame nobody. Who always gets his research wrong with still slander you. Yeah, exactly. He's still slandering you. That's why he's a fuck nigga, man. That's why I say fuck the people that subscribe to him. That's diehards. Most people say, is Duke diehard? I don't think he's diehard. He has criticized O'Shea. See, he's on the fence. But I'm talking about the ones that always in his chat talking all that shit. He don't give a fuck about you niggas. And shouts out to Citizen Lou to say that he will turn on you. He'll talk about it. Because he's a dirty bitch ass nigga. This is why people don't like him. I know the history of these spaces because these niggas is hoes. They ain't gonna do shit about it. They ain't doing no content about changing it. It's the same bitch ass shit I see over and over again. They talk about the prophecy, problematic trolls. That's what I'm gonna start calling it. And you got old boy Mr. PBT himself talking about it. That shit is bullshit, bro. Talk about PUAism. No one cares about that shit. That is not what the so-called space needs. It needs to get off their ass and go to work and be a proper man in society. Stop being bitches and crying about females all day. That's what I preach. Get a job and shut the fuck up. And put the better clothes on, man. Come on, man. Wash your ass. That's what I teach. I teach real accountability and just go out there and do it and meet people and use YouTube as a hobby. Don't use it as a job. A lot of you niggas use it as a job to blow your brains out because you're going to end up like Kevin. You niggas are stupid, man. And this is why we're getting destroyed left and right by all people, all coasts, especially the men. We're losing, man. You can't be on this society and think, oh, we're not losing. Nigga, you're losing. You're losing hard. I stopped talking about this shit years ago. And you think I'm going to just care? I don't care what the next nigga think about me because they ain't shit either. They're the worst niggas that's doing on YouTube. It's better niggas than them. But they the same niggas that want accountability, but they're the biggest hypocrites in these circles. So they can't call me a hypocrite, so they can go fuck themselves. I show no hypocrisies over here. And I ain't saying I'm perfect. I'm not perfect, but I'm not no hypocrite like that. No, I'm very honest over here. I just don't fuck with niggas that's fake. And they try to say, I'm fake. No, niggas, y'all fake. Because y'all do fake shit. And I know no one cares because they bitch ass niggas that don't care. And they're not welcome over here if they talk that shit. Like, we already know. Niggas is weird anyway. But if they want to see it, that's fine. But them niggas is weird anyway. We ain't worried about them. Back to this Mike T weirdo. He say he like bussy. No, I didn't. He's a fuck boy. What's sweet? Also, the dude we get on Talking Point, what makes himself looks good. Exactly. He's an idiot. Never took Mike TV guy seriously, but in the fact that she is Tariq's FBA fanboy, that was a red flag for me. Exactly. That's that feds wearing nigga talk. Feds wearing niggas are the worst, man. And they claim that Native America. I'm trying to tell you, our people's from the East. They're Yah's chosen. Okay? Historically and spiritually, we're his chosen. Because we live by what we used to. But when you call yourself FBA foundational, yeah, we are foundational Eastern black men, but not Americans. No, that's I have a problem with that. That's that colonial Edomite shit. Esau done had your head red up in your ass, and y'all love him so damn much. And the more you love him, the more you suffer. So I'm saying niggas like y'all need to be destroyed, man. It's a handful that's gonna make it, but the majority, y'all gone anyway. Y'all going out sad right now. Look at your guy KS. Never worship these niggas, bro. You don't see me in their chats. You see me in the spaces that I frequent. And I used to frequent, and I stopped frequent because they asses bitch made too. So they all drink the Kool-Aid. I don't. I'm always been a contrarian in some aspects, and that's who I am. I don't sugarcoat shit over here. I pull out research. But niggas get upset when I actually do the shit. They get triggered. They get tired of you after a while. And I stopped fucking with a lot of people, and I did a good thing, and I think that's helping my channel too. And I lost a couple of subscribers behind it. And I took that risk. And that's a good thing, you know, and I think that helped me a lot longer. A lot longer. I'm just done with it. You know, as a whole, I'll do these more often, probably next year, but not as much. And I'll just speak my mind. But, you know, you'll never see me do a whole lot of live streams again. You just enjoy the podcasts I had. Those are my little podcasts I had. Y'all can enjoy it. I just don't do enough of them. I do 3 forms of content: pre-recorded, live stream with the software, and then the mobile. It's like vlog stream. That's like my camera. I don't have to have a camera to do that. This is more pragmatic. Niggas kill me, bro. Niggas kill me, man. Anyway, I'm about to get off here, man. Like, this shit is wild. But you got niggas that be tripping, man. They be tripping about the same shit over and over again. Now, Duke went on his thing. He always talk about people. That's his thing. He's a drama channel. That's all it is. The other shit he was talking about, that political shit, I said, nah, stop for me, bro. I got that over here. I don't need your input. I got other channels for that. And some people just can't stand Duke. You have a lot of contrarians in his chat, so he don't mind trolls in his chat. So Duke is solid in that aspect. At least I respect him as a channel. And let me talk about moderations. I took some the other day. I took some yesterday. Moderation. Moderation is earned, not given. Because when I started this, I did give wrenches to people that I trust and all that stuff. I still preach that principle. Once I remove somebody out from moderation, I just say, I ain't giving them back. You got to earn that. And not only that, you just got to stick around for a while. And I like what Duke said. He just don't give anybody a wrench. You got to participate in the chat. That's what people say. They say that, but that's lying. He ain't getting you a wrench. Y'all begging. I don't beg for wrenches. I don't give a fuck about the wrench. He said, most people can't handle the wrench. Actually, none of you motherfuckers can handle a wrench. You listen to what a weak-ass host says, and you nut ride. I think for my damn self, if you're a problem, you ain't getting it. I'll just let you know about it. And you get the fuck out of my chat room. You have the power to do that. YouTube gives you the power to do that. They ain't giving up wrenches. No, they got money. I just don't believe in them. I mean, back in the day when they started live streams, there was no such thing as blue wrenches. They had moderation with the color bars and stuff. But once you become a mod, that's a new thing. So I've never been a long-time moderator on everybody's channel. The only ones I've been on is a few channels that I've been there the longest. So if you're a mod, you're a mod. If you support a channel, that's cool. And I lost some moderation on certain channels that have problems with me. So I'm going to throw shots at people that do that. I used to be a mod on their channel. Until they got in their feelings, like little hoes that they are. And that's it. If they have a moderation on my shit, I ain't giving it back to them. If they hearing this stream, I ain't giving it back to you bitch ass niggas. Let's just say about that. And don't ask me why. You know why. I don't want mine's back. We'll just keep it and you stay over there. I'm gonna treat you like a fucking guest. And that's only fair. Because I want somebody that's gonna structure my chat right. If I decide to do this long term, but you know, I won't have it structured right. I pick who's gonna mod me and not. I don't have to have a lot of moderation. I don't have to. If I go to channels that don't give me moderation, I'm okay with that because I can live with that. I don't believe in a wrench. A wrench don't define me. I said this before. I said this years ago. I said this 2 years ago. Wrench don't define me. I don't give a fuck about a wrench. That's just another way of saying you got something. It's a nice little thing to have, but I don't give two shits about it, to be honest with you. I don't give a fuck about no weak ass wrench. It's the last thing I care about. These live streams are garbage anyway, because sometimes live streams get hectic, but it's get to the point you're used to it. Even if I'm a mod, people get timed out. I laugh what they said. I don't say nothing. I do my part. I'm so tired of moderation. Ain't even funny. Hey, what's going on, Khalil? Salute. But you got niggas crying about the same things over and over again, and they get upset. I know niggas don't like my ass in these certain spaces, but these niggas is bitches. I'm trying to tell you, stop fucking with them. And you can listen to different people all the time. I can talk about a lot of things too, but what they're talking about is bullshit. Ain't nobody got no content. See, I'm variety over here. I just don't get no support by weak niggas in certain spaces. So it's just what it is. Yeah, talking about females all day and arguing on panels, that gets boring. I was bored with that in 2021. And 2020 was the thing because everybody was locked down. But in 2021, that's when that shit got old. I was just trolling that whole year. Except when I started doing my content again. I semi-trolled on my shit over here, but I trolled everybody else's shit the whole time. I just didn't care. I said shit to piss people off, and I triggered them, and that was it. And 2022, fallouts, boom. Everybody's competing with each other, which is great. I loved it. And then this year, I'm loving it now. I'm really competing and don't give two shits about it. I forget about niggas again. They have fallouts with. And it's helping me. It's actually helping my channel. Engaging with y'all. Shouts out to y'all, but it's gonna get better from here. It's just I don't care anymore. They just ain't gonna give me the credit. Niggas ain't talking about nothing in the chat rooms no more. I don't respond to niggas. I don't acknowledge niggas unless they respond to me. And I'm that type of person. Like I'm like that in real life, realistically. I'm very selective who I talk to in person. Like, I'm not this nice guy and no, I'm never a nice guy. I'm very cautious. I'm a cautious dude. Very selective who I talk to, speak to. I'm like that in person. And when I go to restaurants or anywhere, if the conversation's good, I may not dive in. I ask questions. That's it. But normally I'm to myself. Half the time. I'm mostly busy. I'm that type of person. That's what you gonna get from me. I'm not that type of person that runs their mouth a lot like that. No, unless we get to know each other, yeah, I can be very uncanny like you see on here. I'm just being myself online. But offline, I'm the same, but I'm not the same. You know what I mean? I'm very quiet, but I'm more astute. Have a stoic mind and all that stuff, but I'm very selective. But once the conversation is good, I open up. That's just who I am. I've always been that way. Very selective. See, remember I told you I used to be an introvert. I'm an introvert because of the sports and meeting different people. But I'm mostly an ambivert now than ever. But technically, I'm an introvert at heart. I'm a true introvert. I don't really care for most people. I'm not a people person. It took me years to realize that. I try to be extroverted and try to be a people person, but it ain't me. It gets me nowhere. If I treat you like shit. And I get tired of that shit. That shit gets on my nerves. Talking shit online is cool. I don't mind listening to people, but most of them, they just spewing bullshit. I treat this shit like we're in a public park or something. But YouTube is what it is. I voice my mind, and wherever I speak out certain subjects, that's what I come here for. And there's a reason why I chose this path for this channel. The other path, I was just entertaining just being normal. But you got a lot of niggas just gave up on certain people, and that's okay, and I love it. This style of live streams, it exposes how sorry people are, and the information comes out. And then when you dox each other, y'all both loses at the end. Neither lives is better. You know what the entertainment celebrities look at this shit? They look at y'all as bitch ass niggas. They don't fuck with y'all in real life. He say, do you see Grant Scott is full for doxing? No, I didn't see it. But GMT broke that down with Soul Sater. I've seen that. But he get what he get. That's for beefing with them weak niggas, and he don't come over here anymore. He needs to stay over there. So that's on him. I ain't got no love for him over here. It's just like that whole shit started with him in Third Ward, but I ain't gonna mention the other individuals because they responsible too, because it's the same shit I'm talking about. This is why I stopped fucking with niggas over here. I ain't gonna speak on it, but I know what you mean, but it's foul, but it's what you niggas do. And these celebrities laugh at you niggas doing that shit on these sites. They be watching in the cut. They don't fuck with y'all. They don't do business with y'all. And they know what y'all be doing. They got little spies that on Discord and all these other weak ass sites. They're not stupid. They study this shit. They know who's who. I'm trying to tell y'all, everybody's a sellout. I saw this in 2012. I studied this shit. I don't need to know. It's the same shit. Not impressed. The internet is fucked. So you can't really hide anymore because they got these psyop things in your face, and if they see you naked, they got you. Okay? It's over. See, they can get you behind the avatar. Yeah, people is that desperate, thirsty. Especially these hoes too. They do it too. They dirty too. They want to see what you're about. But never give them that information. That's how they get you. But they'll put you on Front Street on these sites and they got you. I don't feel sorry for people that get like that. Yeah, he did. That's some foul shit. That's some foul shit. But Soul Shady got what he got. Let me tell you something about Angry Man. He's been doing it for years. He did it before he met y'all niggas. He been doing this years ago before Discord was a thing. Reddit's the worst. They dox you on there faster than Discord. It's the same company to work on the same fucking pathetic site. That's why I say fuck both of them. I had to cut that shit off. Thank God. That's a doxing site. I know better now. That's why I left Discord. If everyone asks, I stopped fucking with it. I knew what it was. It's just like Reddit. People that own Reddit, they own that shit. That's why 4chan is mean. Yeah, Soul Shader. Yeah, he got him. GMT is ruthless. See, GMT used to fuck with Angry Man. Everybody knows the truth about that. But a lot of these niggas, they get exposed, man. That's why Duke is no better. Yeah, they be cutting up. They all be cutting up. It's a shame. It's a shame that niggas get mad about the little shit. But this is what happens. A lot of niggas get mad. They know what time it is. And then when you see Kuda streams, you got the same niggas do the same shit under his nose. And most people look at him as a simp. Yeah, it's the same shit. They all do the same thing. I'm trying to tell you, Angry Man, they was all cool. They're part of the conscious community. They've been doing this for years. They did this before it was a thing, but they was trying to do it years. But once live streams became a thing, podcasts became a thing, it got worse. It's like in media. And then when the celebrities hear about these niggas, when they get on TV like Corey Holcomb, they start clowning they bitch ass. And I can't wait when Corey clowns you niggas in person. That's going to be the fucked up thing because they can't deal with the media. I'm talking about wide open media. I'm talking about like comedians that used to do this shit and they've been doing this years, like you said in the chat, man. They going to get them in person and they ain't built like that. That's why I don't take these dudes seriously. I don't get mad real easily. Y'all can try. I rant and rave that crazy, yes, but I'm not like that. I'm very private about my shit. But I ain't got nothing to hide either, but I'm just saying, I just don't care. I don't have to explain to no bitch ass niggas on the internet. No, because they know better than me. Because when someone splatter their shit, it's over. See, it starts beefs. You wonder why people die off this shit. And shit like this happens all the time. Just don't put your kids out there. And it's a dangerous place. It's a territorial thing. I studied this shit a long time ago, and they've been doing this for a long time. And I told Gino, leave them niggas alone. They don't fuck with you like that. You talking about your dumb shit in your life, there you are. They don't care. Like, you got to understand, most people don't care. You got to kill them. Legally. That's why I believe in stand your ground. Like, that law needs to be all across the board. And I hope that will change, because Biden ain't going to do it. If he gets reelected, he ain't going to do it. But it's not going to change, but it will change. If Tucker Carlson becomes y'all next president, there's going to be some changes around here. There's going to be some structure. How we do overseas. But China, they said something stupid and said, look, we praise the Soviet Union, our older dictator. They should have shut the hell up about that. That boy in China, he's a target now. Now he's scared and he had to apologize to the U.S. and of course, the other eye. Controlled by the other eye, but Esau's groups. They want y'all control. That's the whole thing. But yeah, man, I don't fuck with that shit. It's a lot of shit that happened. Everybody's mad, man. But it's happening. It's happening. And what you see with Duke and Mike TV, he's a weirdo. Mike TV's a weirdo. E-Black, this is the same shit. And around this time, this is when people start getting emotional and get exposed in the spring. Spring is doxing season. Period. You see Auntie don't do the purge shit no more. He shook. He shook like a little hoe. I call that nigga Kudemp. Kudemp is Kudemp, period. Kudemp is scared. He's a panelist now. He's not a content creator no more. He used to be, but he couldn't hang. They're tired of that nigga, man. He tried to steal our shine over here, but it didn't work. We made them niggas. Yeah, we was on his panels and shit. But if they see my channel, they try to say my shit's dry. It's not dry. It ain't about views. It's just YouTube. And weak ass niggas in these certain spaces. You stop fucking with them, shit goes up. And once you say you stop watching me, I'm gonna cut you off. Period. That's how I roll. Ask anybody. I will throw a shot at you subliminally and clown your bitch ass, but you're no different than everybody else. You're a hypocrite. You're a hoe. Period. Yeah, he's always been that way. That's why I call him Kudemp. He tries to be like Kuda with the hoes, but messy like Rudemp. I can't rock with that. I just let him be. That's why people don't fuck with him like that. And he tried to holler at Goro. Y'all know who I'm talking about. Should we call her Goro B? Looking like Goro, but shouts out to World Class. He dirty. He dirty for that picture, but he telling the truth though. She looked like Goro. I'm sorry. But this shit is hilarious. I went on too long, but god damn. But it's drama time, man. Like this shit is wild, man. This shit is wild. This shit is wild, man. Yeah, I gotta like that Twitter picture. That girl that be crocheting. Yeah, Goro B. Shouts out to World Class. Go watch World Class's channel. He got a picture of her looking like Goro, man. That shit is. He's I told y'all niggas. And knowing niggas don't like the word I told you so. They hate that word. That's a cuss word to niggas. If you say that to a nigga, you told him so, and something happens to him, he'll get mad at you forever, man. That's how niggas get down. I mean, I hold grudges too, little petty grudges, and I get out of that shit. I'm selective petty. I'm not all the way petty, but I'm selective petty. What is selective pettyism? Selective pettyism is you're selective with it. You just do it when it's necessary. See, I soft troll. I say key words to niggas and they get mad. See, I read, unlike these niggas. And I use the word slave bots. I'm not saying slave, I'm saying slave bots. Who's bots? Niggas. They're slave bots. We sick, boss. We sick. And their master's a white woman named the Pearl God. Pearly. But they don't like niggas like me. Talking way more shit. But they weak ass can't think for themselves, man. Derelictions day to day. Shouts out to Surun for that, but he ain't the only one that had that talking point. It is a day to day. There's different meanings of it, you know, but I've heard that word for years. It's a lot of derelict Negroes, man. AKA slave bots. They think like slaves on the internet. They're controlled by, you know, the ultras. Oh, they already in. Dude, they already in. They already in. The feds, the CIA controls the feds. They already in it. Dude, they watching who's who on here. Me, they've watched me for years, and did they have to take me down here? Hell no, because they said this thing ain't bother nobody. It's the niggas that talk the loudest, like, that has the bigger channels than mine. Duke's one of them. He claims Manosphere, which is weird to me. I don't claim that shit. If you say F the Manosphere, they ain't gonna bother you. They know I'm dangerous, but they know I'm not out here slinging my parts out with a gun, with some nukes. They're not. As long as you don't look like a terrorist, they don't get you. I'm just talking my shit. They just look at you like, oh, he's just a nigga running his mouth. We got feds too. They call themselves the GBI. And they worse. If you live in Georgia, they'll handcuff you and throw you in the paddy wagon. I've seen that shit years ago. Ask me anything about Georgia. If you ever ask on a stream, whatever, them Georgia people are retarded, man. They'll shoot you for over the dumbest things. I told you, these niggas are most, especially if you got YouTube, if they know you, it's over. The mainstream manosphere people live in Georgia. Y'all do know that. They do live in outskirts of Fulton County. And they do this weird shit like you talking about. The feds been knowing. It's in one state. And they got their followers from all over the world. Tell you, man, everybody's coming here to get that cheap labor and cheap housing. Told you, Georgia's dirty. There's a lot of corruption here, you know. It's just they ain't gonna tell you that. But yeah, they've been on it. Yeah, they've been finished. They've been watching this shit since 2015. I try to tell y'all, they've always been. Y'all say, oh, the feds come. They've been coming, man. Yeah, Gino's hurt. But he participated in it. They don't believe him. They want these niggas gone. So that's why I'm staying out of it. I stayed out of that shit in 2022. What do you think what we was doing over here? I'm the bad guy, period, but they need me to diss these niggas. That's my job is to clown these niggas. Because they got ops on their panels. And let me tell you something about these ops on their panels, the ones that don't fuck with them closely. See, Ramil knows this. Tassi, I know, everybody knows this. But the niggas that come on the panels the most is starting terroristic threats and shit. And try to say they hate, you know, not just women, but that's a tactic. But remember this. If you dox too much on here, I'm gonna tell you a secret. If you dox too much on here, they got you already. They don't even have to flag your videos. Let me tell you something. Google and YouTube CIA don't care. As long as you ain't going against their mission, their Masonic mission, I'm gonna tell you a secret. Do not go against the suits. That's all I'm gonna say. Because they'll sting up this whole thing and they know who's who. If your name gets put on by these troll ethnic groups, but really they're niggas in federal governments and jackets. They niggas, by the way, look like me with the hammers along them white boys. I mean, Edomites, of course. They're gonna get you. So when they did us, they'll fuck with your phone and shit. That happened to me years ago. See, I studied this shit. They've been doing this. If you have that revolutionary mindset, right? Want to change stuff and fuck up society, they're gonna get you. You can't do that. Why do you think they said you dudes need therapy? You got chance to leave. You need to lay in the chair. Most of them do need to lay in the chair and get out of their system and get a woman. But these dudes that are chronically dangerous, that dox so much and mix of the incel, what you want to call them, right? They're dangerous. They're walk around terrorists. They're insurgents. It's a lot of insurgency everywhere. They love this shit. They high off of bullshit. They're like this. You know, it's in their spirit. They love this shit. Retaliation doxers and doxers kill each other for sport. It's like gang banging. That's an excuse for the government to come down and smack you. And then everybody's gonna be snitching. Watch. I already know. It's just like the streets all over again. That's why I'm not mad. I'm just laughing and just leave it be. We know who's who, and that's it. I know who's who from other people, but it's sad, but I don't say nothing. But it's probably deeper than what we think. What they're exposing is light work. Oh, it's more. I don't know the deeper inner workings. I just know the details that they hints out. And if it really comes out, I can't report it. I'll be like, oh, I don't want to touch that. But I just let them have that. It's not me to argue about. And I'm not going to get on panels explain that I knew. They're going to get mad at me for some shit. You just got caught. Yeah, he's a weak target, but still, it don't really mean anything. They'll use him as an example, and they don't care. You never trust the government, man, because they will kill you for sport. They'll use you as an example like they did us back in the day. Somebody died over that shit. And I don't want you fellas to get caught up in that shit because that's what they do. You can't trust them. Yeah, he gonna be snitching. Yeah. They've been doing this for years. They're not playing. They don't want no crazy nigga running around naked, being violent. They trying to muzzle you. They've been muzzling us for years, but they can't do that because they don't want no bloodshed. So they're trying to calm it down. They watching. They've been watching. They just don't have to do nothing. All they have to do, if you act stupid, like the Gen 6, that's what they're going to use that example. Nigga, got you too. Be a good old boy. Put them clothes on. Put the proper clothes on. We got to control you, nigga. They got to control you. You and your content. You can't say much. That's what Google, YouTube, they're getting sued. That's why they got to correct shit. That's why they need Joe Biden. They need him bad so they can, if you get somebody like Trump, all hell breaks loose. You don't want Trump in there. You want Biden to control it, to keep it at bay. You got to go somewhere else with that. They let you go on Rumble and all that. They let you do that. The one thing I can say about I ain't gonna say the feds, but the government, I don't like the government, fuck them. But there's some little pros about them. They let you be who you are. In other sites, you come to YouTube and, Google and YouTube, it's mainstream media. Anything you say on mainstream media, they got you. They already doxed you. This happened in 2012. They moved in. All they have to do is put the clothes on you. And if you look suspicious, they want to ask you for an interview and document. That's how they get you. That's why I'm not monetized. I stay away. They're going to try to fuck with you. If you know something, they got you. So you can't get mad on panels screaming at women. Can't do it. Don't do it. If you want to SPE like they say, don't SPE at all. Because it's winning, but these niggas are stupid, but they fall for it. But look what happened to Duke. They'll ask him a question. If someone tells on him, it's over. Melly's dirty. He's a grifter. Grifters are probably agents, but we don't know. Just don't argue with women like that. Now, in the chat room, they don't care. It's the panels. It's that fucking panel. They get you with them panels. They gonna play that in court. What is this you say about? And they'll say some stupid talking points. Like, explain it to, come back to the table. Can you explain it to me, sir, Mr. Williamson? And then they put the clothes on your ass, and that's it. And somebody gonna be buckling and snitching in court. Man, officer, I ain't do that. I ain't red pill, I'm blue pill. Saying that type of bullshit. I don't know about no BG yet. I ain't no part of no Ickmore clan. Niggas gonna be snitching, bro. Like, this is gang banging 101. This is and they self-snitch themselves on panels all the time, talk about how miserable, how they gonna do to a woman. Remember Aaron Fountain, y'all? Aaron Fountain did this. Shouts out to Aaron Fountain, but he exposed y'all. They ain't harming me and Aaron Fountain because they know I subscribe to his channel. They know. They leave me alone, but they messing with y'all. Y'all gonna get got. They gonna sting off y'all if y'all get crazy. I'm telling you, I already know what happened in 2012 with us. Y'all going through the same thing, and I understand it. Y'all, it's fear. Message is somewhat working, but yeah. Yeah, he is running. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, they looking real bad. They done. They all done. They all them niggas they know. But that Jason Black mystery, we're gonna leave that alone. That nigga's done. All of them done. These niggas is characters, man. Just your favorite content creator is gonna be pinned up. And let me tell you something. There could be some pedo charges, but they ain't gonna have it. They gonna protect the pedos. They're gonna protect them. Because Google and YouTube getting sued by that, they're distracted. They let the government step in. That's why everything is quiet. If you notice, everybody's not doing a lot of screaming, yelling on panels no more. If you do, they catch you. They screen you. They record you. You got. They pull your collar. They say, nigga, we got you. Pat on your ass. It's over, man. It's over. It's over. Yeah, they will. They'll do it. They'll do it on stream. The pet stuff on the Manosphere. Oh no, they still do it. There's something going on. The pet stuff. They tried it, ain't got nothing to do with it. It's already there. I'm trying to tell you, in 2020 you had it. Now it's like, who is the main guy? They're protecting doing that shit. You see, it ain't over. The feds is just a small part. The CIA doesn't care. They just use the feds as an example to shut you up. The pet shit, they're getting sued. The whole site is getting sued. Like Google and YouTube's making it sound. They use the Manosphere as a scapegoat, but it ain't gonna work because they all getting charged. They all getting indicted. But everybody's gonna snitch because they all work together. If you're monetized, keyword here. This is not about non-monetized. See, me, they said fuck you. They're saying fuck you to me. They don't like me. But if you're monetized and do that weird shit, want to control people's lives, that's how to get you. See, that is a form of control. Yeah, you're a private company, but you also make it a public platform. You can get locked up and do indictment charges. You're going to do some RICO charges. They're going to put you on RICO. RICO's not what it used to be. If you have that gang-like shit, feds go after RICO charges. So if Google and YouTube's kind of like the mob, it's over. But what's going to save them is that secret society group. They'll get off them charges, but them niggas going down hard. They're going to be snitching and somebody's going to get a promotion. I see it right now. Somebody's gonna get bought by a millionaire like Elon. Look what Elon Musk is doing to Twitter right now. This Twitter's dying. No, it ain't. It's thriving. It was the 2024 election. Look who got destroyed in 2023 this year. Don Lemon and what's his name? Tucker Carlson. You ain't gonna see it no more. No. Elon Musk is doing fine. He got his cars out. Tesla is moving. I saw another electrical car brand a couple of days ago. And it looks like a normal car, but it's competing with Tesla. I forget what it's called. It starts with a P. This shit is wild, man. Yeah, exactly. They're getting sued hard. Like, a lot of this stuff, it is what it is. I know people don't like my ass, but that's the truth. All that doxing gets you in trouble. The feds know who's doxing who. And that's research on you. They already got you. You can't hide on the fucking internet. If you do some criminal shit and some pedo shit, they got you. But you ain't gonna get the most time, you gonna get less time. They just try to tell you calm down, put you in that chair, in that straitjacket. Most of the so-called manosphere weirdos anyway, the audience is, but the ones that's not, the young men, I don't think y'all are, but the ones that's my age and above, they're weirdos. They got issues. These are the chronic males that's doing damage, like we see all on the street. And there's one man claiming manosphere, and then he shot up everybody. So I'm saying, like, it's people above my age a little bit, and around my age is doing the most harm. The young man that's like, I'll say about 25 down, he's not the issue. He's being brainwashed as we speak. Duke the Don is correct about it. Yes, it's the younger generation of males getting effed over by older males. Like, I'll say people like my age and above. But some of us ain't like that at my age, but it's the majority of the ones that's fucked up in the head way worse than me. You shouldn't be listening to. And if he has a fucked up past and got kids, they're the worst people. It's not the kids with no kids. It's the guy with a lot of kids are the worst people. And they put their kids on the mantle for everybody world to see, and they should never advertise their family like that. I'm not a family channel. In case y'all don't know, I don't care about that family shit. That's a privately matter. Keep the family off the internet. Quit trying to advertise to the media, because YouTube don't went mainstream. They sold out a long time ago. Keep that family shit, weirdo shit. That's not where it's at. No one cares. That's good for you if you got family. That's good for you if you got family, but don't brag about them too much, because people are jealous on here. It's a lot of weirdos like the docs. I'm just warning y'all. Just be careful. If you got family, don't put them on the internet. There's a lot of sick people out here, and that's why Google is not really safe anymore. / YouTube. They're not safe. I said what I need to say, but a lot of niggas just need to grow up and just get offline and get your real job and help certain with the communities, help others. Because the shit that y'all doing, y'all getting your head knocked off in the future. It's going to happen because 2024 is it for you niggas. It's not going into it. No, it's going in next year because it's the election year. This is in motion right now. Next year, I'm being less and less on here. I'm just going to do pre-recorded content and this if I have time. That's it. They asked me about it, it's over. Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot of jealous motherfuckers on here. All right. I'm signing off. I'll see y'all Thirsty Thrills, of course. And my next stream, but that's it. And what's the recording with the future of 2024 election? So signing off. Yes, that's it. My drama time. Appreciate y'all coming through. Khalil, appreciate you. Oh boy, down there with the double R. Appreciate you, man. Who else is in here? Degenerates. Salute to you, Mamaz, like Shannon B. Of course, Doug Tampa. Salute. That's all I need to get. It's drama time. So with that, signing off. Until next time, shalom to the people of Israel. Righteousness of Yah, the kingdom of Yah we're going to get in the future. Shalom. I'm signing off and I'm out.